Hi, my name is Megan. I've also gone by the name of Flow and Grow. It's like my hooping alter ego, I guess you would call it. I was tired of going by Meggy's 420 on my Instagram because of my email, so it just kind of changed to Flow and Grow. A lot of people think it has to do with weed. It's a hooping name. So, if you're new to my channel, hi. If you're not, you'll know that I have hooping tutorials. Like, that's mostly what my channel is hooping tutorials. And I'm just waiting for it to get nicer outside so that I can make more. So don't worry, those are coming. But I wanted to talk really quick about hooping. Wow. I wonder how loud that is. So basically, when I was in college, there's a girl I met in one of my classes. We had the same purse and like hippie style, and we started talking and we became friends. She went to a music festival that's local to us, Mountain Jam, if anyone knows that. She came back from Mountain Jam from her birthday weekend and was literally so stoked. She was like, Megan, I was watching this most beautiful girl hula hooping. She looked like a fairy. It was just so beautiful and was so magical, and we need to do it. So first we went to Home Depot and bought PVC tubing ourselves and made really heavy hoops that literally gave bruises when we waist hooped with them for more than like 20 minutes. Like, we literally were covered in bruises. And I think our parents were both like, what's happening? And we're like, we're hula hooping. And they're like, what? And then we ended up meeting a local girl who made them. And we met up with her and we bought one. And then we met more local girls who were doing it, and guys, but mostly girls. But we met locals doing it, and we bought some, we made some more, and we were hooked. Like, I was hooked as soon as I tried it. I had hula hoops from Walmart in my garage growing up. So before we made our first ones, I used my really shitty $2 Walmart one and found out that professional made hoops by hoopers are the way to go. They're easier to use, they're better. You can pick your dimensions and your weight. So yeah, it exploded. I became obsessed, she became obsessed. We were teaching each other stuff. I'm right-handed, she's left-handed, and we hoop in the opposite direction. So we were able to like teach each other stuff from the opposite point of view, if that makes sense. I instantly found this like underground world of hoopers on YouTube of like Brecken Rivera, Nick Gazzardo, Tiana Zoomer. I'm not going to name everybody that I love, but I'll keep trying. Spiral. Oh my God, I'm like blanking. Jonathan Baxter. Some girl named Catherine, Christina Britton. Like, so many OG epic people from YouTube. And mostly when I started hooping, YouTube videos were just like, here's a video of me flowing. There were some tutorials, but not like, oh my gosh. And when I started hooping, I sound old. Back in 2010, I found a website called hoopcity.org, and I'm pretty sure it was a Canadian made website. I don't know. And it was basically Facebook for hoopers, but also Poi staff. It was a Flow Facebook. And it was dope. You could share your stuff. I found a ton more people to follow on YouTube and then Facebook because of that. It's addictive. Hooping is addictive. It's just fun to learn new things. And you feel accomplished after working for a move so long and like getting it done. And I can only speak for myself, but I felt really cool taking videos of myself and like watching my progression. And I have videos from when I first started, and I'm like, whoa, baby Megan. But it's cool. You see your progress, and it's cool as heck. So hooping, I've been obsessed with it since 2010, since I started. And I've specifically made tons of friendships because of hooping. And I'm still friends with my hoop mama girl. She's coming home because she moved to California, but she's coming home in a month, and I can't wait to see her, and we're going to hoop and talk about hooping. And I love it. I love it. There's a movie called The Hooping Life. I almost called it something else, but there's a movie called The Hooping Life, which I remember seeing a trailer for a while ago, and then it was one of those things where you raised enough money to like buy it to screen it in public. So I ended up going to 2 different screenings. The first screening I went, I'm an American, I'm in America, in the United States, but I'm like 2 seconds from Canada. And on my birthday, 2 or 3 years into hooping, I can't remember what it was, more towards the beginning, but on my birthday in Toronto, I drove up the 2 hours there, the 2 hours back to watch The Hooping Life in this room filled with Canadian hoopers. And we all hooped afterwards, and it was dope. And I hysterically talked to this one girl who was like our local Buffalo hooper for a while. Kirsten Damstetter. Shout out. I feel like I was a big part, but I'm not going to take credit, in getting her to screen it in Buffalo, in my own city. And I ended up actually getting asked to perform along with several people that I blatantly respected locally, like Asha, this girl Lily, Cody Hughes, like Kirsten herself. And that was wild, honestly, like performing. Did I do it before the movie or after? I think I did it before. And it felt so good and weird and full circle, and like I'm not just pulling a circle pun because it's hooping. But yeah, like it's been a very positive impact on my life, for sure. Like, I'm sorry if this video is boring, but this is just my back history. I'm not going to do anything. I'm inside. The house I moved to has very low ceilings, so if you're a hooper, you know hooping inside in the winter is like your only deal. If you're up in the north like me anyways, and it's 20 degrees out and your hands will freeze. And your hoops can crack if they're too cold, just so you know. Anyways, yeah, I haven't hooped a lot lately, and it feels weird to not been doing it daily like I have for so long. Like I was hooping daily for like 6-7 years straight, and now I'm on like a when I can. But I'll never stop hooping. I'll never get over it. I'll never think it's boring. There's always something new you can learn. Like I consider myself decently good at like one hoop. And I've been working a lot more the last few years on 2 hoops, and I'm definitely finally starting to get better. I can understand the 3-beat weave. I can do the 3-beat weave backwards now. Like, I'm getting there, but there's always something you can learn. I want to move on to every flow toy. Staff is cool. Poi is cool. But yeah, I had an Instagram. I don't even remember why I made one, but I had one. You know, back when it was just photos, and I had posted like a hooping photo or 2, and I found a few people, but it was weird until the videos came on Instagram. And then I found a lot of accounts of people who maybe they were also on YouTube. Some people weren't. And then I know from Instagram, I've had a lot of people tell me that I'm the reason they started hooping. And that's so dope. That is so cool. Like, that's awesome. because I was watching people on YouTube going like, I want to be like that. You're inspiring me. I want to get this good. And I've had people tell me like, you inspired me to try it, or you inspired me to get back into it. And that's fucking dope. Excuse my language, but that's dope. Okay, that's dope. The hooping scene exploded for a hot minute there on Instagram, especially when it changed from 15-second videos to minute videos. I'm not gonna lie, I was turned off pretty badly by some of the attitude of some of the people I saw, and it's, you know, like any group of people, like, you know, no one race is all this way, no one religion is all this way, no one group of white girls is all this way. But there was a few hoopers that kind of turned me off about posting. So that's kind of why I've been like on a very weird hiatus post on my Instagram. But I do still hoop. I'm still loving every minute of it. I like to still talk to people about hooping. I'm going to be making more tutorials. Like I said, this summer, it's a really cool thing. I wonder if this is going to be weird. But the Hoop Mama, the Hoop Mama that I started hooping with, me and her last minute decided to get hula hooping tattoos because we wanted to. I don't know. And we did. We found somebody and we paid like $10 because we literally were like, we want a 1-inch stick figure of a hula hooper. And everyone was like, what are you talking about? All right, now I'm going to show you. There she is. Tiny, tiny, tiny tattoo, but got it with one of my best friends, and it's one of my favorites so yeah, now that boring kind of background video's out of the way, I'm gonna be uploading some more stuff. If you've made it this far, comment below what you'd like to see. I have some Harry Potter videos in mind because I'm obsessed. Yeah.